Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Digital Degenerates podcast with your lovely hosts here, Grimmy, Mints, Sammy, and myself, Mike. How you guys doing? How's your weekend?
Live from a hospital bed in Chernobyl.
I see that. Looks like you've used shit to write on the walls. It was fun.
It was fun. Oh, it was more fun in hell. Oh. Okay.
Wow.
Grimmy, what's going on with your girlfriend up in that top corner?
You know what? I didn't even notice that until you just said something. I thought it was a curtain.
It's a meat curtain.
Yeah.
You got what's her face? Samora, you know, from The Grudge. Is that her name?
Zamora. I don't know.
Zamora. That's from the Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, that's Gamora.
That's what you said.
I said Samora. Oh, I don't know. It begins with an S and ends in an A.
I thought you were trying to say samurai.
Yeah, I thought you said samurai. Yeah, that one works too.
I don't know. She's working on her core right now, so leave her alone.
Oh.
She's got to
you started that, and you were like, "How are you guys doing?" I was literally about to be like, "We're not live. Why are you asking the audience how they're doing? Because they are not going to respond to you."
I mean, they could totally comment on the YouTube video and tell me how they're doing if they really want to.
I don't.
Hey, comment below. Comment below how you're doing today.
No, I was asking you all. I know how you're doing, Sammy. I don't have to ask you. You're doing terrible because
don't comment.
You have to live with me, so
we don't care how anybody's doing.
I'm just trying to be nice. Jeez.
Oh my god, we are nice. It's just Grimmy. He's an asshole.
Listen, nobody gives a shit about you. Nobody cares. Well, I mean, you, a collective of the group, pretty much everyone.
I mean, she's all pampered and shit. She got to spend the day at the spa, like getting fucking pampered.
Beautiful.
Meanwhile, I'm out mowing my grass in freaking 100-degree weather with 500% humidity, sweating my nutsack off.
Oh my god.
I hope you enjoyed your spa day.
I did. It was glorious. I played in the pool, went in the sauna, went in the steam room, was day drinking, drank
why do you need to go in the steam room though? Because isn't there another heat wave going on?
Yeah.
So you just stayed outside.
Right? So there was like a little sand timer in there, and you can turn it upside down, and I think it goes up to like 15 minutes. So me and my best friend, we turned it round, and I think we lasted about 3 minutes. We're like, fuck this, we need to get out. And we went in the swimming pool, and it was really nice.
Isn't a sauna and a steam room the same thing?
No. So a sauna is dry heat, and a steam room is wet. Like, they put steam in. So a sauna is like really, really dry and really, really hot. And the steam room, so we were in the steam room, then all of a sudden they started like pumping the steam in, and we were like
I got kicked out of the last sauna I went in because we kept throwing water on the coals to make it steam.
That's what they want you to do. They literally have buckets of water. They
literally have like a sign that said, you know, not to put water on the coals because it's an electric one. So like, I guess somebody like messed it up. So, but I was like, you know what? It's too dry in here. Like my nose is literally like feels like it's gonna crack. So like I'm gonna put some water in here and get some moisture going. And then yeah, they kicked me out. So.
Well, when you said you got kicked out, I really thought you were going to say something like, yeah, I got kicked out because I went like full frontal nudity. You know, like they do in the proper Swedish saunas. And I was like, ooh.
The best thing about the sauna was standing up and seeing your ass print with like your nutsack print right there with it. That was like the funniest shit ever.
You don't go naked in a sauna?
Yeah, who doesn't go naked in a sauna? Why would you want to like get your clothes all sweaty?
You're in a swimming costume. You're in a swimsuit.
No. I don't have a swimsuit. I got my birthday suit and I got my workout clothes.
That's it.
Oh, like a leopard print swimming costume. I looked cute as fuck today.
I mean, I could have worn my Speedo, I guess. But what fun
bless
is that?
Bless everyone with that. You need to bless everybody with that image.
We already have. Back when I started streaming, it still clipped because whenever I was streaming the other day and I did my Be Right Back thing, I saw the clip of Sammy holding up my freaking Speedo.
I want a picture of you in your Speedo as the thumbnail for this.
I need to, yeah. I need to change that. I need to match Grimmy's energy when it comes to my profile picture for the podcast.
Yeah, here's the boudoir shot.
I'm best looking one in here.
Don't flatter yourself.
Yeah.
Min
Yeah.
spent like 35 minutes trying to look even a fraction of well.
No, you gave me a complex last time, okay? I came here with no makeup and you went, you look like an alien. You look grey.
I mean,
Listen,
you look unwell.
the tinfoil hat didn't help.
Just called it out as I saw it.
Bastard. This took me 8 minutes.
The tinfoil hat didn't help
It
when
shows.
it came to looking like an alien.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh,
That
stop
thing made
being
my-
mean to me, Grimmy.
That thing made my head so sweaty. I pulled it off. It was like I was like ran down my face after I pulled that off. It was nasty.
It was
Like,
microwaving.
it's like that here at the moment. It
yeah,
is
my
so
brainwaves
hot.
were my brainwaves were going too hard. It was microwaving my brain. It's hard boiled egg now.
We missed
I
a
was
big
thinking last
conspiracy. I was thinking about it
We
the
did?
other day.
What did we
Yeah,
miss?
we did. Probably like the biggest one. The Simpsons conspiracy.
Oh shit. So did you see that where they said that they were going to reveal it on the next season on how they like tell the future?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
I
the
don't. So I don't watch The Simpsons. Like
I don't
I'm not
either.
a Simpsons fan.
I saw a thing about it that said that the creators of the Simpsons next season are going to reveal how they tell the future because they've been so accurate on all the future. Like
Like every single
things.
one.
I need to know.
So
I need to know.
So tune into the Simpsons next season to find out, I guess. And I think it's going to be probably the biggest thing on television.
What do you think it is? Time travel?
I'm either thinking it's time travel or I think that maybe they're aliens. I don't know.
Like Kang. They are the little green aliens with the tentacles. That's what they are.
Like who?
The Kang, you know, the alien in Simpsons, the green thing with the big like helmet on. His name is Kang.
He just said he doesn't watch
I
The
just said I
Simpsons.
don't watch The Simpsons.
Okay, all right. So his name is Kang, and he's the alien that features in The Simpsons.
I was
Oh.
thinking the one that's on American Dad. What's his name?
Roger?
Roger.
Roger. Yeah.
That's like an accurate
Yeah, that's-
representation of mints.
That's
You're a prick. What the fuck?
same body shape and everything.
Same body features, everything.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
No, but that is a good one. I can't believe we forgot about that. But yeah, The Simpsons predicting the future accurately for like 20 years now. And like nobody's caught on to it till recently.
No, they've noticed it for like a while now, but now everyone's just calling it out. Like they're like, "Up, monkeypox came out," and then they're like, "Wait a minute." Simpsons did an episode where they had like monkeypox, like the entirety of it.
See, here's my thing with monkeypox. So, chickenpox been around for years, right?
I
Are we just
guess.
gonna keep naming them after animals? Like next is gonna be like turkey pox or some shit.
So monkeypox has been out for a while, like probably about just as long. Monkeypox was first discovered in the 1970s.
So why is it like becoming such a big deal now?
Because more people are having sex with each other. That's why.
Because, so like I said, I was doing the little research quickly onto it. I was like, why do they call it monkeypox? Like, does it actually come from monkeys? And it doesn't. Like, they just named it. And they believe it comes from like African rodents. So they it was back in like the 70s, but it's like everything else. It's like over here, it's not a thing here, so it's a big deal.
Didn't
But
they
like
say
if it's
that-
like
Didn't they say that like AIDS came from monkeys originally? So is,
Yeah,
like,
someone-
is that like are we just gonna keep like everything like monkeys just created all these diseases for us? Like, this is just a common trend now.
well, when you
I think-
fuck monkeys, probably.
Yeah, monkeys created the sexually transmitted diseases.
Yep. Everybody's fucking monkeys over here.
Oh my god.
What?
I done looked up monkeypox on the web, the interwebs. First of all, you can be like having lesions and stuff for 5 to 21 days.
Yeah, you can get those lesions on your fucking penis too.
That's what I see right here on the little Wikipedia right there.
Oh my lord, have mercy.
It looks like you got some crusty, dusty balls.
Yeah, it's pretty aggressive.
Grimmy speaking from experience.
No, I have
That's
never.
very
had
concerning. It's
Yeah,
a very
I mean-
concerning photo.
Like literally, your dick's rotting off.
It looks like you have genital warts.
Here you go.
I don't need to see it.
Yeah, we don't need to see it.
You do.
Well, I'm not gonna see it because I have the videos up, so I can't watch it.
I'm gonna look at it anyway because it's there.
Yeah, I'm gonna look too.
Yeah.
Let's have a goosey gander.
It looks like
Oh dear.
his balls look like the underneath of a ship.
No,
He's got barnacles on it.
The muscles. Oh my god.
All the muscles and the barnacles and shit.
barnacles.
Yes, that's what they are.
Looks
Okay,
like he's
so
been
to
dragging
me it
his
looks
dick through
like
seawater.
elephantitis. Like, you know that elephantitis where they get all those like little growths and they go grey and everything just gets big. It looks like that.
I think it's just he's just got a great dick. He definitely has a weird looking dick, but
Mhm.
I wonder why. To be fair, no wonder it looks weird.
You can look at it on your phone, Mike.
Yeah, look at it on your phone.
I feel like it's an improvement.
can, but I'm
Look,
still
look,
not
look.
going to.
Look
we
at
need
it.
we need the live reaction. I need
Look
it right
at it.
now.
Look at it now.
Get it.
Why do you
Come
do this
on,
to
You
me?
have to look at it.
It's still my birthday.
It's like Tommy Lee. You have to look at his dick if it's there. You
Oh,
have to
assume-
look at it.
As soon as
Why?
you said it, I went straight to Twitter. I was like, let me see, let me
Why?
see.
It was
Do you-
straight to Twitter, huh?
Why
I
do
went
you
straight
do
to
this?
Twitter too.
Twitter.
Somebody said something on TikTok. I was fucking scrolling through, and they were like, "Up, Tommy Lee," and I was like, on Instagram, and I'm like, well, it's not there anymore, obviously. So instantly jumped to Twitter and typed in Tommy Lee, and
That's all I did.
That's all you had to do, and his dick was right there, fucking all his
He
glory.
is literally like a full-blown tripod.
Yeah,
I have
he's got
never
a
seen anything like it in my life.
He's got a fucking meat cannon, fucking right there.
So have you watched the series that's on Disney Plus, Pam and Tommy?
No,
Have you watched it? So
No.
it is. I've watched little bits of it. Craig's watched it all. And there is a particular scene in it where, oh my God, right? So Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier, plays Tommy Lee. Amazing casting for it. Absolutely amazing. And there is this one particular
I bet
scene
his
where
jump's
he's
not
like,
nearly as big though.
well, I don't know, because you see it. You see it. You see him full blown, dick out, and it's having a chat with him. And he's telling his dick, he's like, I'm in love with her, man. I want to be with her. He's like, no, we can fuck so many more people. And like the full blown bellend is chatting away.
this is
To
on
him,
Disney
and I-
Plus.
This is, yeah. it's-
Yeah.
There's a penis on Disney right now.
Yeah, there is.
It's its own Disney princess.
What the fuck is the pin for Disney?
Oh, you need to see it. You
What's
need
the
to see
pin
it.
for our Disney?
The same pin that everything else is.
It's not working.
Well, that sucks. I didn't change
Yeah,
that. I
you,
just changed the
need
password.
to you need to watch it. Craig was like, he's full on butt naked, and then the girl who plays Pamela Anderson is, oh my God, what's her name? She's in Baby Driver. She was in the live action Cinderella. She was Cinderella in the live action Cinderella.
No idea.
Let me find her name.
Live action Cinderella.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
I
it's
didn't-
amazing.
I didn't know there was a live action Cinderella movie. Learn
It
something
is
new every day.
amazing.
But
But yeah, the
but
series is Lily James. Lily James. Oh,
I-
she's stunning, and
no
you just
idea
see
who that is.
full blown titties, everything. It's just
So there's like straight porn on Disney right now, and nobody told anybody about this. Like this is just
Nobody's. This
Yeah,
is
you
news
need
to me
know.
because I have not heard about that.
No, you need to go on. You need to do it. So Disney Plus has got, because Disney basically owns everything now, doesn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, but
Like,
I don't
they
wanna
own
see.
Fox.
They don't own Pornhub, but I think they're close.
You think so?
It's worth watching. It's worth watching. So even
Is
if
that
you
a
just
movie or is it a series?
series,
What
yeah.
episode is that?
I think
For
it's-
research
I think
purposes.
I think it might be like episode 3. I think.
I'm gonna
I'll
skip
find
it.
out. I'll find out from Mr. Mintz, and then I'll let you know.
Yeah, I guess I
Sounds
know
like
what we're
no.
watching tonight.
That's like a sex
Fucking
life.
right. It was oh my God.
We still
I
need to watch
it
the
all.
Sex Dungeon show on Netflix.
You need to, watch that, and then go watch Sex Life.
I already saw that scene.
You saw that?
Mm-hmm.
That dude has a huge dick of that one. Holy fuck.
I love how whenever we were talking about that in Discord, you literally like named like the episode and then like the minutes into the episode.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna save you time.
That was
I'll save you time.
Research.
Sex Life, Netflix, episode 3. I think it's 19 minutes, 38 seconds. Change your life.
Okay.
Will change your life.
But will it change my sex life? That's the question.
It might. I mean,
it'll just keep you thinking, what if, you know?
Yeah, what if?
Oh, Lord. All right, we'll give it a go.
You're thinking, like, what's fucking that?
Well. When I saw that picture of Tommy Lee the other day, I was like, Jesus Christ, how did he not rip Pamela Anderson in half?
Because
like,
she was probably not the tightest after being in porn for as long as she was. She probably,
but still,
she probably took it just fine.
I don't think that's an.
She got railed for a living, so
I don't think that's it. I don't think that's an accurate thing. There's like exercises and stuff like that. Like everything's different for that.
There's Kegels.
Pelvic floor. Yeah, pelvic floor exercises.
Those I found out this weekend. Those will help you not pee yourself when you sneeze.
Yes.
That's why Mike's been doing it.
Yeah, that happens after you have children.
Mike pees himself often when he sneezes.
No, it's not peeing myself. It's
no, it's your
charting.
It's your fucking
sometimes
dirty
I put a
butthole.
little, yeah, just blast, ass blast the back end.
And you just leave it in your underwear, and that's why you have holes.
Those skid marks, they tell a story.
I don't even want to know the story. That's the thing.
No, I was referring to a text message I got the other day from Sammy, where she said that she sneezed and that apparently a thong doesn't actually split it in half, like like they say it does.
Shit my pants, okay?
Shit my pants, okay?
I'm just saying, we've put my experiences of Walgreens bathroom out on blast on the podcast. So now it is Sammy's turn that we do this too.
Yeah, but your Walgreens experience ruined it for that employee, whoever had to go and clean up that fucking mess.
Dude, I swear it's probably exactly like that freaking...
They probably quit their job and now they're homeless because they're like, you probably good kid, so got a job there, had to go clean up shit, and now he's just traumatized.
So
living
last
on the streets
night we ended up going to Buc-ee's, which is it's like a really large gas station that has like a store inside and stuff.
Sorry.
Excuse me, I'm talking. But my son had to go to the bathroom, so we walked in there, and can you fucking stop? Jesus, I'm trying to tell a story, Mince.
So sorry.
All right. Anyway, so I think somebody had a similar issue to my Walgreens experience because they had half the bathroom like police taped off, and there was somebody standing outside the bathroom was like, "Excuse me, sir. There's a medical emergency going on in the bathroom. I need you to stay out of the left side of the bathroom." I was like, "Okay, my kid just got to go pee." Like, and there was like 5 employees in there with mops and spray bottles and gloves and like just like going to town on the floor, the walls. I'm like, somebody had an ass blasting experience in here, and somebody was so appalled they called the freaking medics on it. Like there was an ambulance in the parking lot and everything. So at least mine wasn't bad enough to justify needing to be taken to the hospital.
Because you didn't get caught.
You were ass blasted 2,000. This guy was ass blasted 5,000.
Yeah, you didn't get caught.
Do you remember what you did after that happened? You came and picked me up, and you said that you had shit on your shorts and in your shoes. And then you sat in the shower at the hotel for an hour.
In shame.
That was my shower of shame. I didn't even do a walk of shame out of Walgreens. I did a run of shame while trying not to, while I was running.
Oh my God. That is the funniest thing ever. I could just imagine you, like, you know, when someone shit themselves and they kind of like waddle. I can literally see you now going, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
I still don't understand why you kept the shoes. Like, I would have fucking.
I didn't have any other shoes to wear.
I would have got back to the vehicle. I would have fucking hucked those things out as I was driving.
I
would have lost
off.
the pants. No, they would have been gone. I would have sent them fucking sailing.
The underwear didn't survive. The underwear was in the trash can in the bathroom.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Are you in like a city?
Yeah.
I would have shit behind a dumpster.
I almost had to.
I would have done it. I mean, I shit on the side of the road a lot.
Well, you drive a lot for work, though.
Yeah, because nothing's open at like 4 a.m. So, like, you know, you have a cup of coffee.
You just grab the steering wheel and just like hang off and just like let it fly. Or do you
driving?
No, like parked on the side of the road.
No, I just get out and fucking take a shit and then fucking wipe my ass and get fucking right back to it.
Do you wipe your bum with leaves?
No.
Do you go full-blown nature?
No, I have baby wipes like a fucking normal human being.
Well, it's just you're going for a poo outside a lot, so I figured...
Yeah, I got a stick of fucking baby wipes with me. They're sitting in my glove thing.
You're doing like a Bear Grylls. Here is a large leaf that I have found.
No. Because then there could be like an ant in there, and then I'm like stuffing an ant inside my
Or it could be a leaf that you're like allergic to or something, and then you have even more problems because now you got bumps on your anus.
Yeah,
I really hope you do that one day.
You're like monkeypox fucking butthole.
I really hope that happens to you. I hope that one day you have no baby wipes and no toilet paper, and you have to use a leaf. Yeah.
First of all, that won't ever happen because I will sacrifice things. I will lose a sock. I will lose my underwear. I will sacrifice things.
No, I'm gonna literally manifest the fact that you use a leaf one day.
There's no way I'm gonna be fucking stark naked driving and then have to shit somewhere. Even if it's there, I'll fucking hop right back in the vehicle. I'll find a pond somewhere, maybe some water,
just get a bottle of water and just spray it on.
Spray it on. I will bidet my butthole.
I'm manifesting.
You can manifest all you want. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Speaking of, what are some odd things that gross y'all out? I know Sammy said socks. Can you
New socks?
Can you explain, like, just regular socks, everyday socks? Just
yes, the socks that you wear, and then when you put them in the hamper, and I have to touch them to put them in the laundry, I want to vomit every time.
Why?
They're disgusting.
They're just socks.
No.
Do they smell? Are they crusty?
Sweaty.
No, they're not crusty. That's the one under the bed.
Why do you have a crusty sock under your bed?
I don't.
You're an adult.
I'm not a teenager anymore.
You're an adult.
I don't do those juvenile things anymore.
You're literally out here outing Mike. He's like, I don't have one really.
I don't. I have my fun box under the bed though. So he's like, we're not talking about this.
The fun box.
Yeah, fun box.
I can't stand, what grosses me out is if I'm like eating something and then somebody wants to take a bite out of it and that's it. And then I have to continuously eat it.
They bite like where you took a bite at instead of like.
Yeah. Instead of like taking half of it, like I'll break off. If someone's like, can I have some? Like I'll break some off and then give it to them.
So are you like
even like your kids or your wife, even that?
Yeah,
the kids are the worst. Yeah, the kids you absolutely can't eat after. They slobber too much.
Oh yeah, like when they want to have a bit of your drink of water and then they backwash everything into it, and you're like,
crusties inside the fucking drink now.
There's like half a chicken nugget in the bottle, and you're like, yeah, right, baby.
Yeah, see, I can't do that though. But if it's like a sandwich or something like that, if someone's like, oh, let me have a bite of your sandwich, and they take a bite out of it, I'm like, no, I can't eat that. That's gross. Don't do that. Get your own.
I'm going to do that to you just as you start a sandwich, then I get to eat it all.
I'll go get another one. I will make another one.
That is such a big brain moment.
I'll fucking throw it away.
But that's just a waste of food.
Are you the type of person that like you can't like if you like take a drink after somebody, like you won't touch like your lips to the bottle, like you'll like pour it into your mouth from like above?
Yes.
Because you don't want to like drink at the same bottle as somebody else.
Yes.
Oh, you're so like that's so OTT. That is so over the top.
Why?
No, I don't think the drinking thing is, because people backwash like crazy. Like even normal people, not even kids. Like
yeah, but you can see it if it's been backwashed. If it's been backwashed,
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because you still get it in your
taking-
mouth either way. But it's like
if I'm taking a drink from something of yours, it's either it's something small, like if someone's like, oh man, I like got like this drink, and I'm like, oh, I'm unsure if I want it, and they're like, yeah, take a sip. Like I will probably take like depending upon if I could actually do that or not. Like I'll take a small sip, but I'm not like chugging it. I'm just doing it for a taste. But if it's like water or like something like they're like, oh, we'll share this bottle of water. I'm like, okay, cool. Like I'll just it won't touch my mouth.
yeah, because it's like you just kiss that person. That's just weird.
That's actually not what goes through my head at all.
So what goes
You
through
just
your
don't know
head?
where that mouth been.
I just find it gross that it's just food transfer, like stuff like that. It's just grosses me out. A transfer of somebody else's food, because you don't know what's in that person's mouth.
To be
I don't know where
fair,
your mouth has been.
No, it's
To
not
be
even that.
fair-
It's like what if somebody just ate like a cheeseburger and now there's like a floater in there? You're just sucking
see,
it down.
Craig, he doesn't like sharing cutlery. So like if I've got a different dinner to him, and I'm like, oh, try some of this, and I hold out a fork of food, he will use his fork. Like he won't use my fork.
Yeah, that's what I would do too. I will use my fork. Like I will go and grab a piece from yours. I won't share your fucking utensils.
I think
Yeah,
Sammy
see,
does
I
that
don't-
too. If
I don't really
if I try to
care.
like hand her something on a fork, like she'll like pull it off with her fingers. She won't just take my
Yeah.
fork.
See, I'm not bothered by stuff like
No,
that.
you usually want me to try something when I've already just taken a bite of something else. So instead of being mean and like making you hold your fork out for like 5 minutes while I'm chewing, I just take it off of your fork and put it on my plate so that I could continue eating and you can eat and not sit there and like, can you hurry up and chew? I don't want to hold this all day.
Yeah, because she's weird and she can't let her food touch, and she
Mm-mm.
can't mix two foods in her mouth at one time.
No.
You're that weird person.
Yeah, I eat one thing at a time.
Like
Like-
to me, like if I have like mashed potatoes, right? I'll put like corn and like some gravy or something. Like I'll put it all together and just.
I'm a little
eat it all at
confused
once.
on this because don't you eat pot pie?
Okay. If it-
Like I'm a
if
little
it-
bit
if
confused.
it's supposed to go together, then I will eat it together.
Okay,
Like pot
so-
pie or like chili. But like for me, mashed potatoes does not go with like say I make steak and mashed potatoes. Bite of steak and bite of mashed potatoes, they don't go together. They are ate separately.
You're
Like
on
if the
drugs.
juices from her steak like reach over and like touch her potatoes, she will take that whole chunk of potatoes and move it to the other side of the plate, and it will be there when she's done eating.
See, okay, so I'll agree with that. Like, if it's like, because I like my steak like medium rare, so like the little excess off of it, like when it like kind of like drains out, like the red stuff. I don't remember what it's called, but
Blood.
No,
it's not.
Mm-mm.
It's not blood. Everyone
Is it
says
not
it's
blood?
blood,
It's not
but it's
blood.
not blood. I can't remember what it's called, but it's not blood.
Let me find out.
Yes.
But when that comes out of the steak and touches like my potatoes or something like that, or rice, and it like absorbs it, I don't like that.
That's
So
just a
I will-
flavor bomb, bro. That's just a flavor bomb.
Myoglobin.
Yeah,
Chop
but that's
that
not
all
that's
up. I'm
not
like, nah, nah,
flavor
nah, nah,
though.
nah.
There's no seasoning behind it.
Depends how it's
Myoglobin.
Now if it was like I'm like taking a piece of steak and I'm like, dude, like I'll grab a piece of steak, I'll fucking put some like mashed potatoes on top of it, and I'll eat that. That's the way to go.
No.
But if it's like anything like that's like getting like I don't know, like
See, like a
vegetable-
KFC
like,
famous bowl would make Sammy just like lose her mind.
See,
Like,
that's the
I
shit
will-
though.
I will take, like, even at home, when I cook stuff and I know how it's prepared or whatever, there are some times where I will have multiple plates so that
Or
my
she'll,
food
like-
doesn't touch.
Or she'll like put like a pen or something under like one side of the plate so it's like tilted. So like the
That
juices.
is fucking extra if I've ever fucking heard anything.
Like
before in
my
life.
food doesn't touch. I don't like to mix it.
What?
like-
Why
So-
don't you spend money on like the fucking
Like
on
the
the
split
fucking
plates.
yeah on the goddamn high school fucking plates, cafeteria plates.
We have one or two.
Yeah,
My
but
grandma
that
has
should just
one,
be-
especially for me for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so she doesn't have to listen to it.
No, because I will literally take 2 plates and have like one thing right here and one thing right here and one thing right here, and then go get another plate and put other stuff so they don't touch.
You know what's funny is when people do that, some people are like, "Oh yeah, she's being nice. She really cares about me." It's like, no, she doesn't. She just doesn't want to listen to you complain or just not eat and then get mad about it. That's it.
Yeah, you know how grandmas be. Grandmas.
No, that was like
grandmas
anything. That
get
was
mad
like,
if you don't eat. No, so
like-
when we first started dating, I always used to fuck with her because like if we had like corn, like off the cob corn, like just kernels, you know, that was cooked or whatever, I'd always like throw them at her potatoes to try to like land them in there, and she would take like a huge scoop of the potatoes and like move it over and wouldn't touch it.
so you don't like mixing corn
Oh.
and potatoes?
So if the food is touched, you won't eat it.
no.
That's so fucking weird.
Like, I like how like restaurants do it. Like, you get like a little bowl of mashed potatoes and you get like a little bowl of green beans, and then like your plate has like your meat on it. That's perfect.
That's a waste.
Yeah, it's a lot of dishes.
Yeah. It is a lot of dishes.
Man,
It doesn't matter.
what's something that
What
grosses
do you mean
you
it
out?
doesn't matter. That
Of course
matters.
it doesn't matter. Sammy can do whatever the fuck she wants. And if that's how
No.
she wants to eat her food, then leave her fucking be. Stop being such a fucking grouch.
There's a reason.
No.
There's a reason
No.
that whenever we get done eating dinner at night, I'm always on the game before she is because she takes 30 more minutes to eat her food because she has to do all this extra shit.
Also, each bite of my pot pie, I would like, okay, so I cook it all together, right? And then I deconstruct it when it gets on my plate.
She's a
And I have
fucking
to-
child.
I have to have a piece of crust, a piece of chicken, and like each vegetable has to be on one bite.
And if the vegetable's green, it comes out and goes over to the side to not be touched.
No, I eat my peas. I eat my peas.
You just didn't. When we made it with the green beans in there, you took those out because those
Those
are
were
nasty.
gross. Those were so gross. Frozen green beans, they're not good.
Any frozen vegetables is a big no for me. They have to be fresh.
Oh, aren't you extra?
So
Yeah,
what I
that's
do is
super
I buy
extra.
frozen vegetables. They're about $1 something.
Yeah, $1 a bag.
Yeah, and I just cook them.
What's wrong with
Because who has
frozen?
time to sit there and work 10 hours a day and then come home and chop vegetables?
Not fucking me.
Nobody got time for that.
Me, and that's why I don't eat vegetables very often because I can't be bothered. I buy them with good intentions. Like every week, I always buy like some veg and some fruit, and then I'm like, I will make something healthy. I will make something healthy, and then I have KFC. It's a big problem.
I'm just gonna order some takeout. No big deal.
I'm terrible.
What's something that
worst.
grosses you
Vince,
out,
what is
Vince?
some, you haven't said anything that grosses you out. What's something that grosses you out?
Oh God! I mean, mine's more like vocabulary based, but like various different words for female anatomy.
Like
The
moist.
worst one.
You don't like
No.
moist?
No, stop. Like,
Why?
obviously, that word, it makes me think of like soggy vagina flaps, okay? I'm just there. Someone says that word, and then like, it's the worst when someone, like, I made a cake, and then my mother-in-law was like, oh, Kaz, this cake is so lovely and moist. And I was like, can't eat that anymore. Nope. No, whenever anybody describes a yummy food as that, I'm like, nope, put off now, can't eat that. But it's awful. But the worst one for me is clunge.
That.
What we need to
I
know.
love
What,
it.
we need to know what clunge is. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this.
It means vagina. Yeah, it's a British word for vagina. And then they're like,
we've learned something new today.
oh no, and everyone's like, oh my god, we're gonna get you in the clunge, and I'm like,
Dirty talking. God, your clunge is so moist.
Wait, hold on.
I remember I heard someone say once, I'm gonna go clunge diving, and I was like,
Mince. Moist clunge.
no, you're done. No, that is awful. That's like the two worst things ever. Like, literally, whenever anybody says moist, yeah, I'm just there thinking.
So how do you describe a cake?
Just yummy, delicious, scrumptious, soft, delectable. You know, you've got all these other really beautiful words.
That's weird. That's how I describe a clunge.
That's not.
You need to stop, okay? You need to stop.
I kind of agree with you because I don't like when people call it the P word.
Pussy?
Yeah, that's disgusting. You want to turn me off? Oh, girl, let me get that pussy. Nope, it's dry. No. It is dry now, sir. Yeah. You ain't getting nothing in there.
Any natural lubrication that happened?
That's why she's not a fan of our former president, because of his grab him by the P word.
Oh, it's awful. It's awful.
What do you just say?
Go ahead and grab that. It's gonna feel like sandpaper, fool.
What? You just say vagina?
No, it's just fanny.
Lady cave.
What?
Lady cave, yeah, lady garden. So over here, I know fanny for you guys means bum. Snatch, yeah. But for here, it means fanny is vagina.
So you'll say snatch, but you won't say pussy.
Yeah.
Snatch is definitely
backwards.
It's definitely
snatch doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me at all.
I also don't like, and maybe it's just like I've gotten older and I think like it's juvenile, but I don't like when guys are like, you like my big fat cock? And I'm like,
We're not in a porno, bro.
Like actually no. I don't like it now. That's nasty.
See, we have another one over here, right? So so there's wizard's sleeve. As in like that's a wizard's robe.
That's like along the Role Models movie, like Whispering Eye.
Right, and then we have axe wound.
What?
Axe wound.
Axe wound?
Yeah.
Damn. See, these are a mouthful.
Yeah, but like, plunge is by far the worst.
Like, let's keep it to a single word. Why do you gotta like describe it in like a whole sentence? Like, just
oh man, the British.
I know
we have some incredible words.
I feel like these are normal words, like pussy, cock.
It's the animal.
Hold on, one moment.
Holding.
I just felt like I was on like a fucking rerun right there.
I feel like
she was stuck in a fucking loop. One moment.
I was glitching.
One moment. One moment. One moment.
Sorry, I was glitching just for a moment. I'm back now.
I totally agree that those words that I find gross are totally normal for the majority of the population. Like, I prefer like to say twat over pussy.
Yeah.
Why did you say it like that?
Because I wanted to be like Mince.
That's the right way to say it.
No, it's not.
Oh my god,
the C word. The C word. A lot of people don't like the C word. It doesn't bother me. Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
I saw a TikTok the other day that said, "Do you ever wish that there was a more derogatory word for like cussing than fuck?" And the Australian lady was like, "Come over to Australia where we say cunt like it's describing your grandmother."
Oh, they do here as well. Honestly,
it's my favorite word.
When I was younger, right, I remember. Oh my god, we'd gone on holiday to Austria. I sound so like posh. I'm really not posh. But we'd gone on holiday to Austria, and for some reason, my devout Christian mother got it in her head that twat was a word for a pregnant fish, and it was similar to twit. So over here, twit is like, oh, you're silly, like you're a twit kind of thing. And we were sat on the wall of this fountain, and my mum was like, we just look like a pair of twats, don't we? And then my dad was like, what? And then I'm about 12 years old and I'm sat with my mum and she's like, yeah, we're just a pair of twats. And I was like, what's going on?
Did
What's
she just say
happening?
that?
Yeah. And my dad was like, can you stop saying that word? It's really offensive. And mum was like, well, it's like twit, isn't it? It's just with an A.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I've learned some new words that I could just bother you guys with.
Oh,
I feel like if I say them enough, you guys will just get annoyed and then accept them, and then your irrational fear against them will just go away.
Mm-mm.
All right, so the thing that grosses
Like
me
that-
out the most.
Like that cup that Mince is drinking out of is super moist from all the wine in it.
The thing that grosses me out the most is people who put ketchup on things that ketchup doesn't go on.
Okay, this is like a fighting thing that you're starting.
Ketchup.
I'm starting a fight.
So
because-
what? And I'm gonna be the one, the culprit that you're gonna attack, because what do you classify? What don't you think belongs on ketchup? I'll tell you everything. I put ketchup on almost everything.
Ketchup does not
Nothing.
belong in macaroni and cheese,
I'll put it right on it.
Nope.
mashed potatoes.
Nope.
I used to.
Ketchup doesn't belong anywhere because it is disgusting.
Scrambled eggs.
No,
Actually, any type of eggs.
Mm-mm.
Doesn't matter.
no.
Eggs.
Hot sauce can go on
Ketchup.
eggs. Ketchup,
Nope.
no. Mm-mm.
Ketchup can go on eggs. Slap that fucking right onto there.
Salt and pepper on eggs. Oh, and hollandaise sauce.
Josie, get
Holiday
down.
sauce.
Hot sauce.
Your dog's
Nope,
vomiting.
just ketchup.
You're
Just-
wrong.
My dog.
Yeah.
If it's your tiny one, that's your dog, and you need to clean it up.
I'll
No,
clean it
if
up
it's
all.
any dog vomiting, it's your dog.
Yeah, just like when my kid does something bad, it's
It's your kid.
my kid. But no, so ketchup on mac and cheese is a big no. Ketchup on mashed
That's a big
potatoes.
yes.
Mashed potatoes is acceptable-ish because those are potatoes. And
No,
ketchup
no,
goes on potatoes.
absolutely no. They're a different type of potato. It doesn't go on there.
Ketchup 100% goes on hash browns. And apparently I'm in the like minority of this thing, but whenever like breakfast hash browns, ketchup all the way. But her dad literally like attacks me at breakfast because I ruined the hash browns by putting ketchup on them.
Why?
I'm going to have an issue with you. I'm not going to lie.
Why?
I put ketchup on everything. Like,
No. And you. Well, I have issues with you
I
anyway.
feel like if I feel like it needs ketchup on it, or ketchup can make it better, then it's going on it.
No.
I don't eat
is the
ketchup.
devil.
I don't eat ketchup on hot dogs.
Ketchup is the devil sauce. Nope. Ruins
do.
everything.
Like people who put ketchup and mustard together on a hot dog, I just want to violently attack them.
Ever had
I mean-
ketchup and mayo?
I have a very, very, it's almost like a fear of ketchup, okay? To the point where when I was working as a waitress a few years ago, they...
Say
They
that
gave
word
me
again,
the job.
waitress.
Waitress. All right, I said it wrong, okay? Leave me alone. Waitress. I said waitress, but I meant waitress, okay?
I was just
We
going
done?
off that that's how the British people say weird shit again. But
Oh, no,
anyways,
no.
continue.
So they gave me the job and it was awful and I nearly cried. It was horrible. The worst thing ever. We had the glass Heinz ketchup bottles on the tables and they were like, right, you need to empty all the ketchup into a jug out of all these bottles, clean the bottles out, clean the lids. So they were like little metal screw off lids, yeah. And where it all like congealed like throughout the
Hardened.
week and stuff. Awful, yeah. So I'm there cleaning these ketchup bottles. I'm like pretty much crying because it was horrendous, and then I had to pour the ketchup back in the bottles, and I'm
Those are like
still
little
traumatized.
snacks. Those are
No,
like
no.
little snacks. You peel them off, you pop one
Remy,
in.
Stop.
Really, this was 10 years ago, and I
They're like
remember it like it was
they're like-
yesterday.
They're like little beef jerky ketchup snacks.
Stop.
No.
We're done.
No,
The dried up portion of
No.
it that gets
No.
crusted
And then
around
there's
it.
the then
No.
there's the really moist ketchup water when you don't shake it good enough.
Oh yeah, when you don't shake it.
you're done.
That's always the most enraging thing to me is like whenever I'm like wanting to squirt some ketchup on my plate to dip my fries in, and then like the little ketchup water comes out and like gets on stuff, and I'm just like, no, I can't do it. I'm done. Like most
No.
people just like, oh, you just mix it together, it's fine. It's like, no, I shook this thing like 4 times and there's still ketchup water. Something's wrong. This
He
ketchup
gets
is
so
bad.
fucking mad. So
No.
mad about it.
It was horrendous.
I just want to throw my plate at the wall and be like, I'm done with this.
Like, I feel a bit sick, I'm not gonna lie. this conversation's really upsetting me.
She's starting to sweat a bit.
It's a bit
I'm gonna,
much.
if I fucking lived in the UK, I would purposely take time out of my day to drive to where you are, like to stalk you and leave random ketchup packets
I would
in
cry.
fucking places. Like
Right, I know.
every morning,
Open-
I'd be like,
open
Mince is
ketchup
sleeping.
packets.
Yeah, Mince is sleeping, so I'm just gonna leave it right on her door.
No, I would actually like get a restraining
Give
order
her a
on you.
ketchup mustache right below her nose.
No. So I had a McDonald's the other day before Sienna went on holiday. And I said, all right, we'll order a takeaway last night together kind of thing. And I ordered a quarter pounder with cheese. And I get the ketchup out, I get the gherkins out, I get pretty much everything out except the meat
Wait.
and the cheese.
What the fuck is a gherkin?
Like the
Is it a
the
pickle?
little green. Yeah, like the pickles. They're called gherkins
No,
here.
it's a pickle.
It's a,
Okay, well they're gherkins here.
What the
No,
fuck is a
it's
gherkin?
a fucking gherkin.
So pickles, all right. For the American contingent, pickles.
Is someone jerking off into your McDonald's food?
Well, no. But
Is that
when
what it
I
sounds
Can I
like?
get a
opened,
Jerkin.
McJerkin?
A McJerkin?
when I opened my burger box, okay, there was a little spot of ketchup in the box. When I tell you, my stress levels were so high. They were so high. I was like, oh my god, if they put like ketchup in my
So
burger,
do they not
I had
put
to
ketchup-
open it up.
Do they not put ketchup on a burger there, like from McDonald's, like originally?
Oh, you can request it plain. So they make it with ketchup, mustard, blah blah
so
blah.
do they ever fuck up your order and you just like go into a fit of rage because they put ketchup on it?
They did it to me once when I ordered I think it was a quarter pounder again, and we'd picked it up on the drive-through, came home, and then I opened it up because sometimes I like to put my fries in the burger. So I'll like open up the burger, I'll put my fries in, close the burger, love it. And on this particular occasion, I had opened up my burger.
Did you call them fries just now?
Yes, because they're McDonald's fries.
I'm
They're
so
advertised as
fucking confused.
fries.
No, they're always fries.
Thin
Y'all
ones
just
are
say
French
shit
fries.
wrong.
No, the thin ones are French fries. Big ones are chips.
No, they're
So I had opened up my burger, and inside were pickles and ketchup. When I tell you I cried, and I refused to eat it. I refused to eat it, and that was all I had for
Well,
dinner.
that's what she would do.
Cried, and Craig was like, "Just eat it. It's fine. It can't be that bad." And I was like, "I can't. You don't understand. I can't do it."
That's
I
like
just
Sammy.
burst into
That's like
tears.
Sammy with any condiments on a burger. She literally loses her shit.
No, I cried
Well,
so
seriously,
much.
I will like open that and I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, I wouldn't even do that. I would
And
not
then
even
if
scrape
it's
it
too
off.
soggy, I'm like, excuse me, I asked for none of this. Can you please? Can you fix it? That's
Next-
disgusting.
Next time it comes back
Are
plain
you-
with a little bit of spit.
Are you a Karen with that?
Not really, because I used to wait tables, so I understand like mistakes happen. I'm usually really nice. But if it's fucked up a second time, then I get kind of pissy.
I almost went off on a Karen yesterday.
Oh, I gotta hear.
I went
this.
to fucking Home Depot, right?
Well, that's your
Because-
first problem.
Well, no, it's not. Because I needed a doorknob because I had a minor disagreement with my bathroom doorknob, so I needed a new one.
How minor?
Minor enough that I broke it and I needed a new one.
Did you rip it off?
I took a sledgehammer to it.
Ooh, I need more on this background story. Tell me more.
So my kid loves to lock doors, and so he decides to lock the bathroom door, but it's like one of those ones where it's just a little push button. So you should be able to just take like a needle and just pop it, right? Well, this one was broken and didn't want to pop. And I was getting super frustrated. And I said, you know what? It's fucking coming off then. So I went out to the garage and I grabbed my mallet and I proceeded to beat the fuck out of the door and break the doorknob. So I had to go get a new one.
But you didn't break the whole door?
No, because I'm a fucking scientist. I know how to break a doorknob without breaking the door.
So what happened with the Karen?
This is Life with Grimmy. He is now a scientist.
So I go to Home Depot, right? And I'm going to self-checkout. And you know how there's there's always somebody at self-checkout. Like that's their department. That's their area that they have to work at because there's customers there. There's problems. They got to do codes, like whatever. I get it, right? And it's always an old person, right? I just want to fucking punch them in the hip, break their hip. But this
replacement
old lady,
that you had, it's fucked. Bang.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucked up when I fucking karate chop you right in the fucking hip. But
you didn't take your sledgehammer with you.
I fucking should have. But so I get there, right? And first of all, this lady's already fucked up. She's already came in through the exit, right? So she's not even coming into, and that drives me nuts too. That fucking grinds my fucking gears is when people come in through the fucking wrong way. And then I have to get out of my way to fucking go around you because your dumbass went through the fucking wrong door. Anyway. So she comes in through the wrong side of the building anyway. And then she proceeds to go up to the lady who's at the fucking thing. And she's like, I have this part. I don't know what it is. Can you help me find it? And she's like, yeah, let me see if I can find somebody or help you out with this. Well, there was a gentleman that was fucking having issues with his register. So she went over to go help him. And she's like, ma'am, I'm waiting. And I was like, listen, bitch. I was like, you're fucking talking to the wrong fucking person like that. I was like, if you're looking for a part, go find somebody who's fucking wandering. Like, don't fucking be rude to somebody who's fucking sitting at their station to go fucking help your dumb ass find something you fucking broke. That fucking pisses me off. I wanted to fucking punch her. Send her to a fucking home.
Send her to a fucking home. Eating through a fucking straw.
Oh, it drives me nuts. I hate when people are rude to people like that.
Then you're a hypocrite. You are such a hypocrite because you are rude to me.
First of all, you didn't let me finish when they're at their job.
I'm at my job right now.
No,
then you don't get paid, so you're not at a job.
It's a voluntary job.
Yeah, well, this isn't charity work.
Yet you've still almost been fired from it a couple of times.
I know. Yeah. It's because Grimmy's got it out for me. He's got issues with me.
No,
we have beef.
I definitely agree. I can't stand people who treat people badly at their jobs. Like,
no, I mean working in retail.
Yeah, especially like people who are trying their best to help you.
You don't go up to the fucking paint station and be like, "Hey, man, I got this piece of wood here. Do you think you can help me find it?" Listen, cock, you're in the fucking wrong department. Yeah. Go the fuck away.
I used to get that a lot working in the jewelers, like especially the jewelers I worked in, because it was kind of like it was almost like a higher end. So we would sell things like Tag Heuer, we would sell Amiga, Breitling, you know.
No idea what
Longines.
I don't know any of those.
Very, very, very expensive.
I'm going to take your word onto it, even though I don't think that's true.
Right, so Tag Heuer watches, you can get one for a cheap one, maybe 1,500. You know, most expensive I've seen is about 13,000. Breitlings start at like maybe 5,000, 6,000. Like they're expensive. They're expensive watches. Okay, most expensive Amiga.
How do people wear 5,000-pound watches? My arm would fall off.
Honestly, so I had a lady once come in with an Amiga watch, and it was solid 18-karat gold. Yeah, this watch was probably worth about 48 to 50,000 pounds. Like mad money, mad money.
That's a really heavy fucking watch.
Honestly, like some of the shit that people would spend their money on. Not that we sold it in my store, but like as a company. So anyway, you'd get people come in, and they'd be like. They had money. Yeah, they obviously had money. And the way that they would treat you because they had money, nah, not okay. They would treat you like you were just scum.
You know what I think? There's like a fine line, and I think that we need to reevaluate this as a fucking society. There's a fine line between not really a fine line. there's just a line between, good customer service and like licking someone's fucking taint just to please them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's what most of these companies do. It's like you have to fucking get down there, spread their ass cheeks, and fucking go right in to fucking to not lose your fucking job.
I don't want that anymore.
Yeah, but if someone comes up to you and they're a fucking cunt to you, you just have to you can't defend yourself.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, but to a certain degree. I mean, depending upon how big the company is, you can't do that. So like if you do it at like some big time store, like some
then some fucking asshat's recording you, put you on TikTok, and then you get fired even though you did your job.
You're fired because you're sitting out there defending yourself when they're acting like a fucking prick. You know what I mean?
Although I did see a good justice one where like there was a guy that came in and like to a smoothie shop, I think in New York or something like that. And he ordered a smoothie for him and his wife, and like I guess his wife is like allergic to some ingredient, so he asked them to like not put that in there. And I don't know if like it actually had it or if it didn't, but like they couldn't say definitively if it did or not. So he like throws the smoothies at these like high school girls and like tries to like bust through the back door to like come into the back of the shop behind the counter, and is like screaming like racial obscenities and like all kinds of shit. And like they're like recording, and like there's like a girl like with her back against the door, and like the door is like jolting forward because he's like trying to break in, and like they're like phoning the cops and stuff. And it's like
yeah, but that's the shit though. Is customers think like they're in the right, like they have that fucking authority. Like they'll go to stores, and if they're like, sorry, we don't have that, or we can't help you, they'll throw a fucking tantrum like a fucking 3-year-old in the store, screaming and shit, demanding service, and
it's like you lost your right to service when you started acting like an asshat.
Like it comes to a certain point where like the employees should be like, dude, listen, I'm gonna beat the bricks off of you if you don't get the fuck out of here.
I don't know if you guys have like a similar kind of thing, but like over here, so let's say, for example, an item was advertised at a price, like a sale price, and then you get to the till and it's no longer in the sale. It's gone back up to full price. It's not law. I don't have to sell it to you at the sale price if it's full price. If it's advertised at full price and it's cheaper, then yeah, by all means. But if it was put on the wrong price ticket, legally, I don't have to honor that price. I have to take it off sale for 24 hours, and then put it back on sale again at the correct price. So this guy wanted to buy a ring for his wife, and one of the new people had put this £375 ring on a price ticket that was £149. And nobody noticed until it got right up to the point of sale. It was her size, it fit, everything was bang on. And then my colleague goes to put it through the till, and it comes up at £375. And then he went, oh, well, it was advertised at 149. You have to sell it to me. It's the law. I went, no, I don't. And he goes, no, you do. I said, no. If you contact Trade and Standards, they will tell you I don't have to do that. I said, what I am going to do is put it in the safe for 24 hours and then take it back out and put it on the correct price. Because if I did that, I'd be in so much trouble. 50 quid, yeah, 70 quid, no problem. But I'm not taking nearly £250 off this ring for you just because someone didn't put it on the right ticket. Right. That's not happening.
So,
like, no.
So that is the difference between the UK and the US. It actually, you can't sell something to somebody that's one price and then demand a higher price onto it. So, like, if you went to the store and you saw like a price and it said like, now mind you, if it's put in a different section, then that obviously doesn't count. Like,
no.
But if it sits there, reads on the tag like it was labeled like $20, and then you go to the register, but the bar scanner in their system reads it for 30, they have to sell it to you for the 20 because that's the way that it was advertised. If they don't, then that's false advertising onto their part.
So generally, like, if it wasn't a mad amount, generally I would honour it. So there has been times, plenty of times, where like a price ticket was missed on a watch, and let's say it was, 200, and then it was advertised at 150, and then the guy comes to buy the watch, and on my till it says 200, but on the ticket it says 150. Yeah, I'll do that for you, no problem. Like, I would always honour, as long as it wasn't like a ridiculous amount of money. But then if it was a ridiculous amount of money, I wouldn't sell it to them. I would take it off sale and be like, I'm really sorry.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
just
give it
customer
to you for
service
that
though.
price.
It's not worth losing a customer over and getting them all pissed off.
My
over
favorite
something like
part.
Yeah, but
was-
if it's like that, then that makes sense, Vince.
My favorite
Yeah.
part was when when I waited tables, and it was like a Mexican restaurant in a mall. So like it was better than Taco Bell, but it wasn't like gourmet Mexican like food, right? When they would like in the paper, like on the weekends, they would put an ad in and they would have coupons. But they did it like every other week or whatever. So like if you had the last time's coupons, then they're the same, but because it said it was expired, I couldn't honor it if you didn't have like the new one. Old people get so forking mad because, well, I have this coupon, you have to honor it. Well, it's expired, so actually
The thing is, they don't realise the kind of trouble that you would get in if you accepted the expired. We used to get that as well, like coupons and stuff for money off. I mean, I have to process those and send those to head office. And then if I'm sending coupons that are week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks out of date, and I'm giving you £50 off, my district manager is going to hand me my fucking arse cheeks. Like, I will get in big trouble because the company loses the money. It's not like it can recoup the money because they can't cash it in. It's expired.
You know
What
what
do you
annoys
want
me?
from me?
You know what annoys me in retail is people who get mad whenever like companies don't offer like senior discount or like military discount or something like that. Like, you're not entitled to it. It's at the company's discretion. But like, I think senior discount is kind of weird anyways, because it's like,
I don't think you deserve a discount.
congratulations, you made it to 80 years old. Nobody gives a shit. But I understand it for the people who like, okay, I'm on a fixed income, but still, it's like, you got way more money than I got, homeboy. Like, and you got so much money because you get senior discounts at Waffle House every morning.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
And most of the time, it's like negligible amount. It's like, okay, like senior discount, sure, I'll give you 10% off. It's like,
it's fucking 10%. Get the fuck over it.
like, that barely covers taxes on most stuff anymore.
That was like, I was getting my hair done, and the lady was like, I had my wallet out, my ID for my military was hanging out, and she was like, oh, you're military? And I was like, yeah. She's like, you've been coming here for a while. Why didn't you tell me? Like, we'll take money off it. You guys get charged differently. I said, because I don't fucking care. I'm not special. I'm not looking for a fucking handout here.
Did you tell them that you're just like the discount army, that you only do army stuff once a month?
Yeah, they don't care. That doesn't matter here.
I mean, you got it right there when you said you weren't special.
That's right. Listen, I'm not. Nobody's special.
No, you're not. I am.
Granted, I will
You're not.
say, I kind of feel weird, and I do, but I don't. Like now, like Mike and I both are DoD employees. We are starting to get recognized as part of like those discounted things. Like our phone bill is discounted because we're government employees. We're allowed to do some things that we weren't previously because we're government employees now. And like, I mean, maybe some people will be like, well, you're not actually military, so it doesn't matter. But like, I support the military.
I say that about the military spouses. They're like, can I have a military
Military
ID? And they hand
spouses
out
is
their
a
fucking
whole different level.
They hand out their
of
spouse
special.
card, and I'm like, you're not. First of all, you're not military. You need to go find your fucking spouse and have them hand their fucking card. Like, you don't get a military. I actually fucking.
I loved listening to those stories of like people coming through like the gate, and it's like their husband or whatever is like a colonel or something. And it's like, do you know who my husband is? And they're like, honestly, no. And I don't really give a shit. You're still breaking the law.
I don't give a fuck who your husband is. Oh, he's a colonel. Well, he can colonel my fucking nuts.
He can kernel my corn.
A guy that we used to work with, he was ex-military police, and he always had like gate duty, and he was always telling us stories about like all the freaking mil spouses that come in and like demand like special treatment because their husband is somebody important. It's like, your husband is, you are not. You're a fucking leech is what you are.
I fucking hate the military spouses like that. They're like, well, my husband's a fucking sergeant first class. And I'm like, your husband's a little fuckhead. And so are you.
And as soon as he goes on deployment, you're going to go fuck someone else. So shut your mouth.
You're going to have a mouthful of fucking cock.
Oh, I feel like
when you're fucking, when he's gone.
Oh, jeez.
God.
Wow.
I'm minding my business. Sammy, we're minding our business.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't be doing this.
I understand like the senior discount because most of them are on a fixed income. And so, that
poor planning is not my problem.
No, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the people that are like, they come in and they're like, do you have a senior discount? And you're like, no. And they're like, well, I'm going to take my business elsewhere. Then it's like, okay, bye. Like,
see ya.
See you later.
Like, sorry, you don't get your participation trophy for participating for the last 70 fucking years of your life.
Yeah, thanks for giving us a shitty economy, you boomers.
Yeah, I want a trophy. I feel like we deserve a trophy for living in this fucking age.
For everything we've gone through since we've been born? Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Right. Jesus Christ.
What are you talking about?
Hallelujah.
It's great. The world's good.
More people are on anti-anxiety and depression medication than ever before because our world is so terrible.
That's because people care too much.
Grimmy, you're turning me into a Who from Whoville. I can't with you. I just can't.
Why is this so bright?
This is what I do when I just don't want to speak because I'll just go bang.
That's what you do?
That's what she does. Well, unfortunately, that's going to be all we have time for on today's episode. But apologies for missing last week. We had life happen and shit, but we'll should be back.
Wait.
What?
This is why we missed last week.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
You were supposed to be wearing this the whole time, and you didn't.
It's really hot. Okay, it's really hot.
What the actual?
I hope you didn't go out in fucking public like that.
I wore this all night. Okay.
You've been celebrating your birthday for like 2 weeks, Mint.
It's because I'm a princess.
Like, it's not birthday month; it's birthday. Like, it's literally like the day of.
That's another thing that grinds my gears is when people celebrate their birthday and they're like, it's my birthday week. It's not. You're not special.
Suck my dick.
Get the fuck over yourself. Move on.
Look at me. I'm
absolutely
amazing.
No. On my birthday, I am the queen, and what I say goes.
Nah.
And if you try to make it terrible,
Sammy, when's your birthday? Let me look it up real quick because
I know when Sammy's birthday is.
I'll tell you when it is.
I swear to God, if you do, I will fly to America. I will castrate you. I will fry your balls, and I will force feed you
2 months?
your bollocks.
I got 2 months to plan. I can make it terrible.
No, Grimmy, I will make your life hell.
Do you know that last year on my birthday, I muted all of my apps because I did not want anybody to make anything terrible for me?
Well, you're going to have to do it again. I
do.
Well, then I'm going to have to buy a plane ticket.
No. The only person she doesn't meet is me.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna buy a plane ticket. It'll be worth it.
I straight up people want to talk on Discord? It's my day, bitches. You want me to talk to you on Facebook?
I'm going to fly to Bama.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Thank you.
don't come here, please. It's
I'm
not worth it. It's not worth
It's
coming
worth
to.
it. It's worth my time.
No. Well, the only reason I wasn't wearing this today is because it doesn't fit over
It
the
looks
headset.
terrible.
No, I look amazing.
Nah,
What are you talking about? Do you need glasses? Like,
I
are
would
you
not
okay?
even classify that as even somewhat looking good.
This is incredible. Okay.
The fact that somebody bedazzled a hat like that
It's
is
just too
beyond
much.
me.
It's just there's a lot going on.
You're taking peacocking to a whole new level.
Right, I put a picture of this, me wearing this on my personal Instagram, and my sister was like, "You are so extra." I was like, "Yeah, I know."
That's where I saw it. That's where I saw you wearing it.
Yeah, you didn't post it in the Discord, did you?
No, I will. I'm spacing it out. There'll be a picture posted soon.
All right, y'all. We will hopefully be back next week. I don't think that there's anything going on where we shouldn't be, but if we are, then fuck you. I don't really care. We
Wow.
we love you guys. Thank you all so much for listening, and we will see you on the next episode. Bye.
See you later.